Alice Cutler, and you're checking out webseriesnetwork.com. My web series right now, Saving Rent, is online, savingrent.com, and I am currently writing a new web series called Taps. It's also a comedy, sort of a modern day Cheers with an edge a little bit. Takes place in a bar, and that's my writing project at the moment. I'm also doing some acting. I'm currently still in production with a film called The Last Act, which is a drama. And that's about it for right now. I think the web series culture, it's something that people are still figuring out. Most people don't know about it yet, but it's exploding. And the more I talk to people who are in this web series world, the more I'm learning and the more I'm finding out that it's actually growing. It's getting huge. And I think give it a few years and everyone's going to be watching web series and everyone's going to be making web series, and it's going to be, I mean, it's the new media, as people call it now, and it's going to be the media soon. I have a very eclectic taste in music. I have everything from Jane's Addiction to Indian music to folk music to 80s music. You know, I have everything on my iPod pretty much. Budget is always a huge roadblock. When I think about the roadblocks that occurred, they went back to budget. Because it was stuff like, you know, availability of the actors and getting the spaces. Those were kind of the big ones, but those were due to the budget because space wouldn't be an issue if we had unlimited money, because we could just rent out whatever space whenever we wanted it. We could afford to pay the actors a decent amount, then their availability wouldn't be an issue because we could just expect them to be available because we're paying them. So I would say budget is definitely the biggest roadblock. Luckily, because it's a web series, you know, it's easier to work around than films are, I think. Being a writer, actor, and producer is a lot to do. And I say writing something and then doing it, it's no big deal. Because once something's written, it's written. As far as the acting and producing, I've learned now that although I will produce and act in the same project again, I will no longer, once I'm on set, I'm no longer producing. Because that was hard. That was really hard to try to wear both hats at once. Because when you're acting, you want to focus on that, and trying to do both at the same time is really difficult, and they kind of distract from each other. So, lesson learned is have someone else there to take over your producer duties when you're on set. If you want to watch my web series, Saving Rent, you can go to savingrent.com. We have all the episodes up there, as well as information about the show. For me personally, I have a website. It's alicecutler.com.